Hi there, this is Jason Dunn from Digital Home Thoughts, and welcome to my review and unboxing of the Dragon. Wait a minute, no, not that Dragon. The Dragon! No, I'm going to try this one last time. The Dragon. There we go, that's the Dragon I wanted. This is the HP Pavilion HDX Entertainment Series Notebook PC. Now this thing is so big and so powerful, calling it a notebook PC is completely the wrong term. What it is essentially a portable computer that you can move from room to room, but it's not really something that you're going to take with you, on vacation, and certainly not on a plane, although I have seen one guy at the airport with one. This box is so big and there's a lot of stuff in it, so what I'm going to do is actually do this in a series of segments where I'll be actually pausing the camera and showing you different parts of what's inside the box and my impressions of the machine. And there's a contest going on right now where you can actually win this laptop, so stay tuned for more details. Now let's open up the box. HP has done a really nice job with the packaging on this machine. First off, they give you this nice sort of setup guide, a set of instructions, which will walk you through getting the Dragon set up. And then this really gigantic box here that's frankly too big to almost fit on camera. We have a remote control here. Now one of the cool things about this remote control is that it actually docks in the Dragon but not on the side. There's so much space for the keyboard area. There's actually a dedicated remote location. I'll show that to you in a minute. We'll just whip through everything else in the box here. This is, I'm actually not 100% sure exactly what this is. Well, I'm going to set it aside. Actually, this is going to be an antenna because the Dragon comes with a built-in TV tuner. So that's for receiving over-the-air broadcasts. What we have here is we have, looks like the battery for the Dragon. Yeah, so this is a very sizable battery. It looks like it's a 9-cell battery. It's actually kind of funny. You'd expect something to be a little bit bigger, but again, this thing running on the battery is maybe if you're moving it from room to room and you couldn't carry the AC power adapter with you. You definitely want to keep this thing plugged in at all times. Looks like we have a pair of headphones. Everything pretty standard right there. We have an AC power cord, also standard. We have a really gigantic power brick. So this is the kind of thing that you would actually see for like a desktop computer. I have a shuttle that actually uses an external power brick. This just shows you how much power the Dragon uses. It has a powerful video card and it also has a really powerful CPU. I'll get into the specifications on that in just 1 minute. And let's see what other goodies we have inside here. There's something else here. I'm actually not 100% sure what this is. It looks like it's a sort of an antenna again, but I'll have to double check and verify what that is. And it looks like we have another possible antenna. I see something that looks like a coax adapter here. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Looks like HP gives you a little box with, yeah, so there's a screen polisher here. Looks like you have your manual. They actually give you a really nice getting started guide here that is tabbed and allows you to flip through and look up, I guess, everything to do with your laptop. So I'm going to get this out of the way and then we're going to take a look at, of course, the Dragon itself. Alright, so here it is, the HP Pavilion HDX 9200. Now let me just rattle off a couple of these specifications for you because this is one serious machine. It's got an Intel Core 2 Extreme processor, an X9000, which is a 2.8 gigahertz dual-core processor. It's got 500 gigs worth of storage, which is two 250 gigabyte 5400 RPM dual hard drives. It's got 4 gigs of RAM. It's got a Blu-ray ROM, so it can read Blu-ray discs, and it can also burn regular DVDs. It's got Windows Vista Ultimate 64-bit. It's got fingerprint reader, webcam, and one of the most impressive things about this unit is its 20.1-inch high-definition ultra-bright view screen, which is 1920 by 1200, so that is full high-definition resolution for 1080p. Now, to drive that, it also has an impressive video card. It has a GeForce 8800M GS with 512 megabytes of RAM. It's got 802.11g and it's got Bluetooth. It's got a media card reader, it's got an express card slot, it has a lot of stuff in it. So this is going to be a little bit different than my normal videos. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to zoom in the camera rather than moving the device, because this thing is just so gigantic. So on the front here, it's pretty straightforward. We have an infrared adapter, and we have dual headphone jacks, and we have a microphone input. And the only other thing on the front over here, we have some indicators, for the hard drive and power. So I'm going to zoom out. We're going to look at a different side of this gigantic beast. Here we are looking at the left side of the unit, and God, it's so big, but it's so beautiful. Over on the left here, we have 2 USB ports. We have an Ethernet port, we have an expansion port, we have VGA out, we also have HDMI out, and they even included an external serial drive, an eSATA port, so that you can use that to hook up to external hard drives and get massive speed. We have a FireWire, a 4-pin FireWire port. We have a memory card slot reader for SD, memory stick, all the usual stuff. And then over here we have a pop-out express card slot. So we'll flip it around and look at the other side now. Alright, so this is the right-hand side of the Dragon, and we have 2 more USB ports, and then we have the optical drive here. So this is a Blu-ray reader drive, and it also can burn dual-layer DVDs. And the only other thing on the side here is a Kensington security port. Now let's take a look at the back. Okay, so I'm starting a little bit wide here in this shot because I want you to see this gigantic hinge here. This will become evident when I open up the laptop, but this is a serious hinge, and it's a pretty impressive technical feat because, of course, keeping up a 20.1-inch screen is no small feat because that is some heavy, heavy hardware. So on the back of the unit, we go from having the ports here, heat ports. We have a couple of other ports here. One is, I think it's for an infrared repeater. I'm assuming if you were to use this as a media center PC. We have different kinds of, we have an S-video out, and looks like we also have a coax out there. We have this gigantic hinge, and then we have all the outputs for 5.1 surround sound, so side, rear channel, front, and center channel subwoofer. And then, of course, on the far side here we have the power jack. So, let me just zoom out here. We'll get a bit of a wide shot. Alright, so here it is opened. Again, it's really hard for me to even fit this in on camera, but you have microphones here, you have a built-in webcam, the gigantic 20.1-inch screen. Down here we have, this is the storage location for the remote control. You have a full-size keyboard here, you have a dedicated number pad, you have a really nice wide touch pad, and then you have a whole bunch of controls here. Volume controlling the treble and the bass, an eject button for the optical drive, fingerprint reader, and then a whole bunch of media controls. So we're going to boot it up quickly, and then I'm going to tell you how you can win it as long as you're watching this video somewhere between May 10th, 2008 and May 17th, 2008. Okay, so at the moment the laptop is booting up, but what I wanted to show you is how this hinge worked. So you can see it's actually dual hinge, so it will go forward and backwards like a normal laptop screen, but then you also have this second pivot point. So this allows you to really get a good angle, and getting a good angle on the screen is really, really important when you have a laptop this gorgeous and with a screen this big. So we're going to wait for it to boot. Be back in 1 second. Alright, so here is that big, gorgeous 20.1-inch 1080p screen. This is showing some pictures that I took in Japan. It's a gorgeous screen on a gorgeous laptop that has a lot of power. So, how do you win it? HP gave me one of these laptops to give away to you, a Digital Home Thoughts reader. All you need to do is follow the instructions that will be on the right of this YouTube post, and the instructions will also be over on Digital Home Thoughts. If you go to 31daysofthedragon.com, you'll see a whole bunch of other websites giving away these laptops. There's 31 laptops to be given away over a period of 31 days. There are still a lot of contests that are running at the time I'm shooting this video, but by the end of May or kind of early June, all the contests are going to be done. So follow the instructions, post a comment, subscribe to this channel to enter to win, and good luck. Thanks for watching.